this video, we're going to talk about how to get into fat burning mode. Okay, guys, my name is Kyle Settles. I've been in the fitness industry for over a decade, and I've worked with thousands of people, and I've helped them lose weight and keep it off for good. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 things that you're probably not doing that you should be doing, and by the end, you're going to know exactly how to lose weight and keep it off forever too. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, number one is you have to have a goal. I've worked with so many people, and including myself, when I was once 100 pounds overweight, I never had a goal. I was just trying to diet, and I was trying to just lose weight. And I would do all of these fad diets, and I would be up and down on a roller coaster the entire time, trying to fit all of these diets into my lifestyle that never worked. Trying the carnivore, trying the low carb, trying the egg diet, all the diets you've heard. And listen, guys, without a goal, you're screwed, okay? Without a goal and a timeline, okay? And it all changed for me when I set a goal for myself. I was like, 6 months, this is where I'm going, right? Regardless of circumstances, period, okay? And listen, guys, if you're struggling with setting a goal and how much weight you should be losing and what the timeline is, just work your way backwards. Listen, when it comes to losing weight, you want to lose no more than 1% of your total body weight. So for example, if you're 300 pounds, you don't want to lose any more than 3 pounds, okay? Because then we're going to start burning too much muscle, lean body mass, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep as much muscle as we can for our metabolism, longevity. Now listen, in the beginning you might lose a little more than 3 pounds, but listen, guys, no more than 1% of your total body weight. I always say 0.5 to 1% of your total body weight. So if you're 200 pounds, right, no more than 2 pounds, 1 to 2 pounds a week. If you're 300 pounds, 1.5 to 3 pounds a week. Okay, you do that math for a month, you know that that's, if you're 300 pounds, 4 weeks, no more than 12 pounds, right? 3 months, that's 36 pounds. But you can start to set a goal. You can get clear with where you're going, okay? So number one is you probably don't have a goal, you don't have a destination, and right now the ship can't even leave the dock, okay? You're probably quitting or starting over every week. And again, you're probably doing some of the things that I was doing, right? You would get excited, you would get motivated, you would start this whatever diet, the weekend comes, you hang out with your friends, or you go to an event, and then you end up saying screw it, and you start over Monday, or you just stop and you throw in the towel. Okay, so that's number one. Got to set a goal. Number two is, guys, you must start to understand nutrition. Okay, you must start to understand calories. Okay, listen, you can follow all the fad diets, you can follow all the information is there. And listen, guys, if you guys want to get clear on how many calories you should have, how to figure out your macros, all that good stuff, down in the description, you can hit the link, okay, and it'll take you right to my free community. It's where I have everything, a freaking entire roadmap for you to follow so that you can get the results you want, okay? It's something you can do it yourself. Okay, but listen, let's get back to calories, okay? If you don't ever understand calories, you're just in a not knowing state. You're trying to guess. You're trying to follow something. You aren't able to build the habits that you need in order to keep the weight off and like keep it off for good, right? And this is why you see, you know, people will lose weight, lose 30 pounds, lose 15 pounds, lose 100 pounds even, and then they gain it right back. And most of the time they gain it back even more. If you don't understand your budget, it's like spending money freely all day long. You're going to go into debt, right? Bad things are more than likely going to happen, okay? Now, can some people get away with it? Yes, 1% can, but most people can't. Okay, if I'm not aware of how many calories I'm taking in, I'm going to gain weight. I'm going to go right back to where I was. So listen, you must understand how to get into a calorie deficit through nutrition, okay? And again, go down into the description. I've got all the information that you guys need, okay? Number three is you must start to understand calories out, right? Through exercise. Right? A lot of people are just working out when they're motivated, or they're trying all of these, again, fitness fad programs, and they're thinking they're burning more calories than they actually are. They're overcomplicating things. Or if they can't be perfect in a workout, or if they're just not perfect in general, they stop and they don't do it, right? Or we come to the weekends, or just trying to outrun the fork, trying to do too much without a plan and without the understanding. It's only going to set you up for failure. Again, I'm just talking through wisdom. I'm talking through experience and going through it myself, okay, and hundreds of clients, okay? You must keep things simple, Okay, work out a couple times a week. Okay, track your steps. It's something easy. Don't track your calories, track your steps, right? Maybe you're starting with 4,000 steps a day and then you increase it. But listen, guys, number one, you got to have a goal. Number two, you got to understand like your nutrition. You got to understand that you can't outrun your fork no matter what. And I think most people understand this. I understood this for the longest time, but I just wasn't doing what I knew I should be doing. And this is probably the case for you. Okay, you can't skip over the process of understanding calories or just following a fad diet and hoping that works for good. Okay, you're setting yourself up for failure. Number three is, again, you got to understand how we burn calories. Tracking your steps is the easiest way. You don't need to be doing all of this crazy cardio. If you love it, do it. But just tracking your steps and making sure you hit your step goal each day is going to be a massive game changer. The compounding effect of that will change your life. Okay, working out 1 to 2 times a week, 30 minutes, and then every week or every other week, increase it, right? Progressive overload is what we're looking for. Okay, you're either increasing your time, the amount of workouts that you're doing, the time under tension when you're lifting weights, right? The intensity, right? Those are the things that we're trying to improve on. Okay, but you must start to have an understanding. You must start to have a goal and with a deadline, understand your nutrition, and understand that movement is a way that we burn calories. There's calories in and there's calories out. If you don't understand calories in and calories out, you're doing things blindly. And if you keep doing things blindly, every Monday is going to keep rolling around with you starting over. Okay? And believe me, I did this for years, guys. Probably over 10 years I did this. Okay? Until finally I woke up, put my head down, I hired a coach, right? I invested my money, I invested my energy into someone, I learned, and now I've completely changed my life, right? I lost 100 pounds, right? I attracted a beautiful wife, right? I opened many gyms. I've helped thousands of people. Like I was able to transfer that knowledge and help so many people, okay? But my point is, again, to reiterate, is if you don't have a goal, you don't have a destination. Where are you going, okay? Number two, if you don't understand nutrition, you're doing things blindly, right? Again, spending money blindly, you're going to go into debt. You're going to have problems, okay? Number three, you must start to understand how we burn calories, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. Just move. Track your steps, right? Work out once a week, then twice a week, right? 30 minutes to start, 20 minutes to start, then increase by 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Don't overcomplicate this, okay? And with time, right, and keeping it simple, you're able to be consistent and you're able to build habits. And habits are something we do without even thinking about it. And that's the goal. And remember, before I finish this video, it's not hard. It's just new to you. You just don't understand. But through time and repetition, it's going to become easy for you. Okay, just like riding a bicycle, you started with training wheels. Just like walking, you started to crawl first, or you started to roll first, right? Then you walked, then you jogged, then you ran. Everything is a progression, but you must not skip the steps, right? You cannot skip the steps from A to Z. You must go through the process so you have more understanding, more awareness, so you gain the skill sets so that you can build the habits to keep the weight off forever, okay? I hope this video helped you. Listen, comment down below. What are you struggling with? Maybe I can help you guys, okay? If you want to get there faster, down in the description, book a call with me. It's totally free. Maybe I can help you, okay? Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.